Where's the videographer?
All right. That moment has arrived. If you remember, family stand, and then you stand as the bride walks past you. So, and the moment we've been waiting for. Here comes the bride. Oh, you didn't hear me. Oh, family. I'm sorry. That's a lot of family. That's a lot of family. I love it.
Oh, we don't stand? No, your family. That's what I thought. Your family. Make up your mind. Amy's family. What's so funny? What? What's so funny? What? Why does Jacob's head look like it's gonna explode? Oh, she's so pretty.
It is with gratitude and joy that Rachel's dad, Lance, has chosen to walk with his daughter down the aisle and to bring his blessings to this special occasion. Thank you, Lance. Yeah. You did it beautifully. I think everyone can be seated. I think there was a little backstory to the choice of music. I'm just not sure what it was. But good job. So a warm welcome to everyone who's come to this beautiful garden place to be a part of this joyful ceremony, celebrate the love and the friendship of Rachel and Jacob, and to participate with them as they take on their vows of marriage. We're all about celebrating this unique love and commitment of Rachel and Jacob as they combine their unique backgrounds, blend their mutual desire to make a home for themselves and to create a place of growth and support. As Jacob said, life is so much more beautiful when lived in partnership with another that you can support with your love while also receiving the support of their love in return. And this is, by design, a most celebrative, garden, party-esque, colorful occasion accented with splashes of peach and blush and sage and even a little eucalyptus. So please look around, enjoy the aesthetic of this stately property from the turn of the 20th century, inscribed with beautiful gardens and trees. One's ready to ripen the peaches on its branches, serenaded with sounds of the wind coming through in a grassy lawn now filled with the unseen connections of love and friendship. And these beautifully manicured lawns and grounds echo the beauty of this moment. Some traditions cite that the beauty of this place we call Earth was topped with mountains, grooved with streams and lakes, accessorized with wildflowers, gardens, and trees, and filled with the music of birds and the ocean waves, actually began with the breath. It only seems right that as we connect with this moment and this place and this new beginning for Rachel and Jacob, that we begin with the instantiating power of breath. So I invite you to take a deep infilling of breath, a collective and literal moment of inspiration, and give the gift of being present in this service as we breathe in the joy that is here in our here, and breathe in all the love that we're feeling. So I invite you on 3 to join me on one big breath, or maybe 10. All right, but we'll start with 1. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And then as you release, think of Rachel and Jacob and send them your love and gratitude. Okay, your love then. If you're not feeling the gratitude, just feel the love. And let's do one more on 3. Yeah, we need to practice. 1, 2, 3. Hold, release. Great. Thank you. We want to do something special with their rings today, and I have their rings in this mesh bag, and I'm going to hand them to Peter here, and then we're going to route these rings around everyone. And I want you to take just a few seconds and imbue them with your love and your best wishes, and to beam everything, all the goodness into them, so that as they have these rings in the future, that will carry the aura of your love and your good wishes. So, if it gets to the end of the line, then just pass it behind you. We'll go down this aisle here and this, and we'll end up back with Hannah, our maid of honor. So, Jacob said, so soon enough, these rings will make their way to our honored couple, and you will witness then the exchange of these friendship-imbued rings. Jacob said, we want all our guests to feel that whether or not they are blood related, that they are all a part of our family and able to share in our joy. And Rachel says, for me, it's nice to look around and see that there's a crowd full of people who care about me and Jacob and our future together.
Yes.
So, dear crowd, bring your familial joy to these rings, and surely joy will follow Rachel and Jacob all the days of their lives, and they will be reminded of your love and support every time they look at them. So,
Yes.
all right, keep them going. Well, a sign of friendship is revealed in the distance you have traveled to be here. Many of you hail from somewhere else. I think Rachel and Jacob were thinking, well, we'll just have it in some faraway place and maybe 2 people will come. Well, you guys knocked it out of the park by coming from North Carolina, from Texas, from Massachusetts, from Connecticut, from Maryland, from Arizona, Colorado, Nevada, Oregon, and then those of you from Southern California, Bakersfield, Los Angeles, and San Diego, just to name a few. I might have left out someone, but Rachel and Jacob want to thank you for your commitment in coming all this way to be with them and to signal such a deep bond and love and friendship. They also want to take a moment to acknowledge all those friends and family who could not be here physically but join us in spirit by sending their love and best wishes for this occasion. And then finally, they want to acknowledge and remember those family who have managed to move on and no longer share, at least in body, this third dimension of ours. So with our love and our fond memories, we welcome in the spirit of these family members into this celebration, especially Rachel's maternal grandparents and Jacob's grandparents. So this sacred here represents a confluence of friends and family who have been such vital tributaries to the love and friendship Rachel and Jacob had found in each other. As Jacob said, our wedding is truly a reflection of how incredibly lucky we are. Turn page. To be surrounded by such amazing people. Friends that we view as closely as family, and family with whom we have been bonded since birth. In the spirit of friendship, we come to this ceremony to celebrate, consecrate a friendship that is taking on a deeper hue with their vows of marriage. So let us take a moment of reflection and good wishes for Rachel and Jacob. We bless this union and wish for Rachel and Jacob that their journey into marriage will be filled with joy and tenderness. We give thanks that they have created a safe harbor in their hearts for each other. May they continue to know the peace that comes from truly being received, known, and accepted by each other. And may their love for one another continue to grow and enrich them as individuals and provide a loving environment for the home they are creating. So I bring you some thoughts for this occasion. If we were to ask what key or keys helped unlock Jacob's and Rachel's relationship from the beginning, Much is revealed in their very first encounter during the summer of 2013 between their sophomore and junior years at college, when they were both living on campus doing some summer work programming. As Rachel says, we were instant summer besties with two of our other friends. Something was sparked then, but got a bit backburner. As she says, we drifted apart when school started back up. So you might say the unlocking process held great promise at the beginning and then went a bit dormant. During the lull, Jacob got sidetracked with another relationship.
I didn't say that.
Quite a sidetrack. That, as he says, I quote, fortunately, fizzled. And Rachel and Jacob's initial bestie friendship was then reawakened in 2017, when by a chance encounter, is there anything by chance, that Jacob ended playing in a band alongside a former somewhat bizarre, their mutual word, not mine, college acquaintance of theirs. Jacob was compelled to message all of his old friends with this ironic picture of this recognizably bizarre character from their past standing next to Jacob on stage. Well, of course, since it had the element of bizarre and wacky, it caught Rachel's attention. And she loved it. And it sparked a meetup with a lot of reminiscing and catching up. And this initial meeting was followed by repeated get-togethers, the swapping of amusing anecdotes and stories. And as Jacob says, I found myself totally lost in hilarious and interesting conversations with her. So the first essential key to the door in was by way of the key of humor. Its disarming effect created openings in Jacob and Rachel they had not experienced before, and this key opened the way into a deep, laughter-filled friendship. In reply to the question, what about your partner makes you happy or laugh? Rachel says, not to be too cheesy, but genuinely everything. He's one of the funniest people I know, and he has a way of making all his traits hilarious. And so this door-opening key led to good times, going to concerts, playing video games together, taking turns picking which show to binge, checking out the zoo and Disneyland, and most importantly, snuggling with Sterling, their beloved, and I might add, spoiled cat, and their recent acquisitions of two calico kittens named Buffy and Donut. And we can guess who named which cat, but anyway, we won't go there. Jacob and Rachel, as you reflect on the trajectory of your friendship through the years, you might say your relationship was locked up for a while, and the doors were just not opening. But then a bit of whimsy and the uncanny, as you say, the bizarre, waved in and started the unlocking process. And now here you are on the threshold, ready to submit to a lifetime of unlocking a beautiful, hidden treasure, the treasures of your heart. Long ago, keys were forged of iron. The metal was continually hammered and shaped into the desired form, then tempered in fire to find its strength and preserve its longevity. You both have been tempered in fire. Jacob, you've certainly come through some tough fires through your life, and Rachel, let's face it, you had a rough beginning and much to overcome in your life. That said, no matter the troubles, the fires that come your way, you know firsthand that they can be used to strengthen the bond between you. Jacob, you said it well in your response to the question, why have you decided to get married? And you said life is full of many highs, lows, and uncertainties, but all of these scenarios ultimately bring out the best in couples who are truly aligned on their love and commitment to each other. Long ago, the mere presence of a key said there was something worth guarding, preserving, protecting. You were both entering this relationship with great respect for each other, keyed on humor and joy. Jacob, Rachel says she admires your sense of humor and your spontaneity, your enthusiasm of life. And Rachel, Jacob says he loves that you are so on board with his ridiculous antics and goofy nature throughout the years, that you make